Okay, so let's take a look at how you can connect Zoho Mail with Coda table, right? So if you check Coda docs, here I have one of the document that contains the table database. So I'll be adding few fields into this particular table called E2T, and the name of doc is email to table, right? So if I go back to Zapier, and here we will replace this prompt when email comes into Zoho Mail, append it to the Coda, right? Now I will try and run this particular prompt with AI, and then that zap should appear here, and it looks something like this. Now I will try this. Make sure to connect your Coda app into Zapier. It will also ask you to do the same here. Here you can see it will ask you to connect. Click continue. First option is to point to your inbox. Then you have to accept group result, yes or no. Then account details, point to your email box, right? Click continue, right? And then test trigger. Next data would be to go into your Coda document and point to that particular table where you need this particular update, right? So I will add Zoho Coda, right? I'll be pointing to one of the email and continue to select the record. Right now here I will add the event as create row to that particular table. So click continue, and again I have to click continue for the action. Then I have to map to that particular document, which is email to table. Then we have to point to that particular table as well, which is E2T. Finally, I will have to point one of the subject as name or sender as name, and then subject as subject, right? Then I will leave the rest of the columns as is, and then test this step, and we will finally publish this, right? Status is okay. Sometimes error may come. You may have to manually add API key for that to work in that case, right? So now our job is to basically check whether that Zap has updated here. And here you see one of the email appeared here within name and subject part of that E2T table. You can additionally add respective data and get it updated every time the new email comes in, right? Also, if you want to start from the first entry, make sure to delete any row that appears below that particular row in the table, right? Now what I can do is I can show you one more thing is when you are doing this particular zap, you may have to add the API key. So where to find API key? Go to your account settings, and then there is API setting that you may find, which you have to create token for, right? So for example, here is the API token being used by Zapier. Just generate API token and give it to that particular connecting app. So hopefully you get the idea how to connect Zoho Mail with Coda and making use of Zapier as automation tool.